Hi everybody, welcome back to Goodnight Lighthouse. I'm Miss Dorothy and I'm here to read you another story. And I think we're going to read a story about springtime and Easter time. Because you know Easter's coming up pretty quick and we've got a lot to do. And somebody else has a lot to do too. And that's the Easter Bunny. And tonight, the Easter Bunny's got a problem. Because this book is called Easter Bunny Blues. Easter Bunny Blues. Blues is when you're kind of sad about something, like something's wrong. What could be wrong with the Easter Bunny that he would have the Easter Bunny Blues? I don't know. We need to get into this book and figure this out. But you know what? This is not just any book. It's a chapter book. It's got 4 different chapters. Clucking and Quacking, A Plan, Easter Baskets, and Spring Magic. This is going to be a fun book to read together. We get to do all 4 chapters tonight. I can't wait to get into this book. Are you ready to get into the Easter Bunny Blues with Miss Dorothy? Good. I need you to sit up and listen up because here we go. Easter Bunny Blues, written by Carol Wallace, illustrated by Steve Björkman. Table of Contents. Chapter 1, Clucking and Quacking. Chapter 2, A Plan. Chapter 3, Easter Baskets. And Chapter 4, Spring Magic. Chapter 1, Clucking and Quacking. A commotion woke Petey from his sleep. Quack, 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 quack. Ears perked. The little dog ran to the fence. Old Jack was standing guard. Wonder what's going on. What can you see? Petey asked. The ducks and chickens must be having a wild party, Old Jack said. The old hens are flapping their wings and clucking at the ducks. 6 ducks waddled towards the dogs. What's going on? Old Jack called. It's bad, really bad news, said Yellow Duck. The Easter Bunny's got the flu, Brown Duck said. Easter's a week away. What are we gonna do? Asked Speckled Duck. Oh no, the Easter Bunny's sick. What's the Easter Bunny? Petey asked Old Jack. The Easter Bunny is just a plain old rabbit most of the year, Old Jack said. Right before Easter, he gets superpowers and creates spring magic. What's spring magic? Petey asked. You were little last year, but our girl Belle had so much fun, the Easter Bunny left her a lot of colorful Easter eggs. She even found some candy ones, Old Jack explained. Petey doesn't know what Easter's all about. Petey plopped down in his doghouse, ears drooped. He thought about Belle. We've got to do something, Old Jack, Petey said. I want Belle to be happy too. It's not just for her. Almost all the children love the Easter Bunny, Old Jack said. Oh no, they're worried about Belle. Because if the Easter Bunny doesn't come, she won't get any eggs. Chapter 2, A Plan. What does the Easter Bunny do? Petey asked. The week before Easter, Bunny gets his magic, Old Jack said. He collects eggs, he decorates them in beautiful colors, he delivers them in special baskets to children everywhere. His powers must be really super to do that, said Petey. The Easter Bunny is very special, Old Jack said. He must really be sick or he would have gathered the eggs from the chickens and the ducks. How can we help? Petey asked. I don't know, Petey. We don't have superpowers like the Easter Bunny. The commotion from the barn started again. The old hens were clucking about the Easter Bunny. Oh no, the hens and chickens are so worried. If we work together, maybe we can get Easter for Belle, said Petey. Old Jack perked his ears. How? We can ask the ducks and the chicken for eggs. The rabbit can bring them to us. We have lots of squirrels around here, Old Jack said. They are messy, but they can be very creative. They have paintbrushes for tails. They're coming up with a plan. Paint? Where can we get paint? Petey squeaked. The birds can help, Old Jack answered. They can find berries and fruits to mix together. What about the other dogs? Can't they help? Asked Petey. Dogs are strong and very helpful, but the people will notice if they are missing, warned Old Jack. Oh dear, I thought we had it all figured out." "That's it. The deer," said Old Jack. "They are fast. They can take the eggs to rabbits around the world. If we work at night, no one will know the dogs are missing from their homes." "It's only a week till Easter," Petey said. "We have to begin soon."
"But there is still a problem," said Old Jack. "Easter baskets. We have to put the eggs in something. The Easter Bunny is the only one who knows where the baskets are."
"Are you afraid of the flu?" Petey asked.
"Of course not."
"Do you know where the Easter Bunny lives?"
Old Jack perked his ears. "I think so."
"Let's go talk to him," Peter said.
Oh my, they're going to go find the Easter Bunny and ask him what to do about the baskets.
Chapter 3. Easter Baskets.
Old Jack started digging. "I can scoop between the gate and the fence. I'll dig from the other side," said Petey.
"Go, Petey, get us out of here!"
Look at that. Petey can fit through, and Jack is digging under. Dirt flying, the two dogs dug and dug. Finally, Old Jack squeezed his way free. "Let's go find the Easter Bunny." Old Jack shook the dirt from his coat, and the two friends trotted to the woods. Old Jack's ears perked as he sniffed. "Morning, Mrs. Bunny," Old Jack greeted her.
"Good morning to you, dogs. What brings you to this part of the woods?" she asked.
"We heard that the Easter Bunny has the flu," Petey said.
"He's been pretty sick. He's got the blues, too."
Mrs. Bunny wiped her paws on her apron. The Easter Bunny is sad that he's sick. "We're here to help. We have an idea to get the eggs decorated and sent to kids all over the world. But we don't know where the baskets are," Old Jack explained.
"I'll talk to Clarence and see what he can do. He will be thankful for the help," Mrs. Bunny said.
"Work starts in the meadow tomorrow night," said Old Jack. Wow, they're really going to do it. The next day, Petey and Old Jack went to the meadow. Baskets were stacked all around. Piles of eggs filled the hayfield. Chickens and ducks carried dozens more. Tails flicked as the squirrels scurried around.
"Squawk!" Jaybird called.
Petey jumped.
"Who's in charge here?" Jaybird stared at Petey. "We've worked hard to get these colors right." The evening sky was filled with birds carrying berries in their beak.
Wow, there's so much work going on. Eggs are coming. Eggs are being painted. Eggs are being put in baskets.
"Jaybird, can you talk to the crows about relaying the baskets to the next meadow?" Old Jack called. "I'll tell them," Jaybird said.
They've got a plan. They've got a plan.
Chapter 4. Spring Magic.
For 5 nights the animals worked hard. The early birds rolled the eggs to the geese. The geese lined up the eggs. Tails swishing, the squirrels spattered paint, fluffing their feathers. The chickens dried them. The ducks rolled the eggs to the waiting baskets. The field rabbits lined up to give the eggs to the deer and the dogs. The deer delivered them to the rabbits in the far-off meadows. Jaybird swooped in. "Work faster!"
"We've been working as fast as we can,"
Petey said.
"There's just one night to finish," Jaybird said.
Oh no, they're working so hard, but they're worried they won't get it all done. Suddenly, everything got quiet in the meadow. A shadow covered the ground
as a huge bunny walked into the field.
The chickens and ducks were silent. The rabbits hid in the grass. The deer and dogs dropped their basket. Except for their tails, the squirrels were perfectly still. Petey and Old Jack stared.
"Easter Bunny, do you still have the flu?" "Look at me! I beat the blues! My magical powers are back!" the Easter Bunny said.
Cheers shout out from the meadow. "We've been working hard, but we are still a little short," Old Jack said.
"You've done a wonderful job! Now that I'm here, we can get this done in a flash," the Easter Bunny said.
The Easter Bunny raised his arms, and the meadow filled with bright lights and beautiful colors. Instantly, baskets loaded with Easter surprises appeared in the field. "Hooray!" everyone cheered.
"Wow, you didn't need us after all," Petey said. "Oh, yes, I did," the Easter Bunny said. "There is no way that I have completed all this. While I finish these last deliveries, I have a treat for you and all your friends."
The Easter Bunny threw his paws in the air. The meadow filled with Easter surprises. Look, bones for the dogs, nuts for the squirrels. They are so excited. The workers all shouted,
3 cheers for the Easter Bunny!
The Easter Bunny answered,
You helped make Easter this year. We did it together.
Then magically the Easter Bunny and all the baskets were gone.
He really is a super Easter Bunny, Petey said. 3 cheers for the Easter Bunny!
Well, that was a fun book. There was a lot going on in that book. Petey and Jack the dogs were so worried about the Easter Bunny because he didn't come collect the eggs like normal. So they figured they better help out. And they went to work, them and all the other animals doing so much to help the Easter Bunny out. And it worked because then the Easter Bunny came back and he got his magic back. And then he disappeared with all the eggs and the baskets so he could deliver them to all the boys and girls. Wow, this was a busy, fun book. Petey and Jack, those are some good dogs. They worked really hard to help the Easter Bunny. And the Easter Bunny was very thankful that they did. I really like this book. I like Petey and Jack. They seem to be a good team. They saw a problem, they came up with a plan, and they fixed it. What a great idea. I'm excited that Easter's on the way. We're going to have so much fun reading Easter books. But this is the only one we could read tonight because it had 4 chapters and that was a long book. So right now, it's time for all my little Easter bunnies to jump into bed. I need you to get under your covers, get cuddled up, curled up, ready for a really good night's sleep. And tomorrow, if you see a problem, just like Petey and Jack, you can take care of it. Work hard, help somebody out, do your best, and everything will work out great. And whatever you do, if you want things to work out great, whatever mom and dad and your teachers say, obey, and obey right away. And then come back and see Miss Dorothy. I'm going to be sitting right here, ready to read another book to you. Bye!
Thanks for reading with Miss Dorothy. I hope you enjoyed this book, and I hope you'll come back soon to read another. What's your favorite book? Drop Miss Dorothy a note and let me know. I'll go find it, and I'll read it to you. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. I'll see you soon.